guys, it's Mysterious Dude 131 here, and today I'm playing some Stanley Parable, I think it is. I don't know. So let's get into the game. Okay, so there's a name, just in case you wanna know what it is. It was on a new game, and if you look hard enough, I'm pretty sure you'd find it. I'll be quiet now.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor next to his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on a monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
It must be done. No,
something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
I want to move.
But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and walked out into the hallway.
I think basically in this game you can... Hello? Oh, that must be a different room. So I think basically you can just choose whatever you
Stanley
want.
decided to go to the staff lounge.
It's basically a decision kind of thing.
He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others. So the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
Shut up. It's not terrifying.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Crap. I forgot my left to my right. Left.
This was not the correct way to the employee lounge, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. So he turned left at the first open door and walked back in the right direction.
Right direction. He said right.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Maybe this is why everyone had left. No one wanted to be around someone as bad at listening as him. And since he was walking into the middle of nowhere and thus ruining the entire story, Stanley decided that he would punish himself. So when he came to the elevator and the doors opened, he stepped inside and pushed the button to go up.
Hello? Is that right?
Oh, Stanley.
Yeah.
You really aren't going anywhere, and I don't say that deceitfully. I truthfully mean that there isn't a story down here. The story was back up where I told you to go in the first place.
No, it
right
isn't.
now, you're just running around looking at empty halls.
No.
And frankly, that's perhaps even more infuriating for me. So why don't you throw me a bone, give me a chance, and just let me tell the story I want to tell,
No. Let me tell my story and you just shut up.
Now listen carefully. This is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I'm colorblind.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, brackets B, so A, B. Yeah, I was right.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Shut up. What's the door? Is it invisible? I want to go. Later, sucker.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen?
Yeah.
Well, don't let me stop you.
Whoa.
You see? It's nothing.
Oh,
No one's
this is
even
amazing.
built this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. It's just a bunch of skybox and dev wall textures. That's it. Is this what you were looking for? Was it worth ruining the story I'd written out for you?
Yeah.
I put a lot of time into that, and now well, here you are now, just looking at nothing. To think that that's all I needed to make in the first place, just a whole lot of nothing, and you would have been happy. Well, hey, you still need a little something to do. Am I right? Here, let me load up another map. See if there's something in here that'll keep you occupied. Ah, here's one. Let's boot this up. We'll see if you like it.
Boot what up? Whoa. Well, that was a good start to the game, hey? Loading. Oh. Whoa, this is Half-Life? Well, the start of Half-Life 2 when you're,
Well,
getting off the
Stanley,
train.
is this any better? I don't know why it would be. This map
Nice
wasn't even
seeing
made for
Gordon
you.
Freeman.
At least I created a world specifically with you in mind. I wanted to make you a leading man. This one, well, I'm afraid you're on your own there.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have a break, so be right back. Okay, and I am back. Now let's carry on. So, we are now in Half-Life 2. Push! Can I pick up any of these items? Yes, I can. Oh. The Combine's gonna come after me. No. Nah, I'm kidding. Combines aren't even know.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really,
What?
really stupid.
No,
He probably
no.
only got his job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That,
What?
or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Okay, that's the truth. Okay, you got me there, man. Hold on, guys. BRB again, just real quick. Sorry about that, guys. My dog was scratching at my door. So anyway, I'm pretty sure this is where some guy got beaten up by a Combine. Oh, hell no. So I have to go in there. Take a deep breath and walk in.
Hold up, Sport. I spent so long talking about you. Why don't we just take a break from that and talk about something else for a change? Let's see. Well, according to Wikipedia,
No
more than
education.
90% of the night sharks caught off
Let me
northeastern
out.
Brazil contain mercury concentrations higher than that considered safe by the local government. Now, this is fascinating. Don't you want to know more about the night sharks? Oh,
Okay,
no,
maybe
of
a
course
bit.
not. All you want to hear about is yourself, isn't it?
Fine.
Well,
You
fine.
go on me.
You haven't listened to me once so far. I can't expect you to turn that around now, can I?
No. I'm gonna take the box with me. Come on, box, man. Ow. Ow.
Is this the end of the line? I don't suppose this was a particularly fulfilling experience for you, considering not a single art aspect in this map was created with you in mind. But hey, you're a creative kid. I bet you can come up with a story about this place and why you're in it. And while you're doing that, why don't you think up an ending too? Because you certainly won't find one here. I'm afraid that's the long and short of
Let
it.
me out.
This room and
Let
these
me
walls
out.
are all you get. Maybe the story
Sick.
ends when you decide you can't live in this futuristic science fiction dystopia world, and you gallantly commit suicide. Or maybe you stand in this spot for all of eternity to guide and greet other travelers like yourself who pass this way, Or maybe you just get bored and
Is
you
that
quit the
dull
game.
there? Is it?
Heck, anything's an ending if that's where you stop playing. Wait, hold on, what are you doing?
Bye-bye, buddy. You said no one can escape. Bye-bye,
Stanley, don't
buddy.
do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
Bye-bye, buddy.
How will you write a story without me? You can't do it, you know that.
It doesn't matter. Ow. Whoa. Thought this would be the end of the game. Narrator. 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 Hello. Something doesn't feel right. Hello. Hello. Kitchen. Hello.
It's sad, I know. But all stories must come to an end.
I thought this was gonna
Of
make
course,
a
they
jump
say it's the
scare
journey
at
that
end.
truly matters and not the destination, and I like that idea. To think we might value the paths we walk as much as the places they lead us. Now, I don't know what sort of story you've ciphered out of that world you've made for yourself, but I hope that being the leading man was everything it's cracked up to be.
Trust
I know
me,
it can be a
has.
little hard getting around without someone looking over your shoulder, but this is simply the nature of freedom. Besides, I haven't really gone anywhere. Maybe you don't want a guide, but I think I'll always have a place here at the end of every story. I'll step in and wrap things up with a nice piece of dialogue and a reflection on life that makes sense of whatever path you've chosen to walk. And for now, I'm happy to be the destination instead of the journey. But only for now.
Yay! God, that was good, that. Well, guys, it's the end of the video. 3, 2, 1, peace out.